Hey guys, my name's Alan Edwards and I'm the lead developer of Estranged, and I'd like to share with you some exciting news today, and that is that the Rift is now supported in Estranged, or it will be in the Steam version when it's released. So I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay with the Rift today, so sit back and enjoy. I'm going to put on the Rift now, and I'm also going to be playing with a controller. Because it's easier to kind of have a no-wires approach with this. So let's just configure that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start a new game on Estranged, Act 1. Estranged. Now none of the UI moves with you. I noticed in Team Fortress when I tried it, they made it so the menu, the menu moved with you. But in Half-Life 2 it doesn't, so I think in Estranged we're going to keep it so it doesn't. So the thing that I always say when I put this on for the first time is wow. It's the least constructive thing, but the environment feels so real. It's really unbelievable. And you kind of look around more than you do in games, and I find myself looking up. Now, if you've ever made a map, you'll know that getting the player to look up is the hardest thing in the world. But with this, it kind of feels natural because you're just inspecting your environment as you do in real life.
Hello?
So,
if anyone can hear this,
that's the radio.
I need help. These things, they've taken over the island. Anyone, please. I have supplies, but they're out there. My coordinates.
Oh. Oops. Okay, so let's just talk a bit about the aiming as well. It's not just with your head. It can be just with your head. So, for instance, if I want to look behind me now, I could do this. But that's a bit inconvenient when you're playing an FPS. So, you can spin your view with the controller, which is actually what makes a lot of people sick, because you move the controller and your brain doesn't understand what's happened because you've moved it and you haven't moved your head. So that's what causes a lot of people motion sickness, but I've been told that you can train yourself out of that. So if you do suffer from that, you can get around it. So let's just walk across here. It's so surreal seeing these levels in 3D. It's one of the things I first remarked upon, but when you've been seeing them in 2D on the screen, it's just so awesome to see them come alive. It's really great. So I'm going to advance to this first shipping office. For those who haven't played the game, I don't think there's much of a spoiler here. Although look away if you don't want it to be spoiled, it's a little puzzle. Oh. Now, the thing that I find myself doing the most is not actually just playing, it's looking at things. So, when you actually stop to look at things either above you, oh, that's a nice texture, but look above you or below you or to the side of you, like this little light here, it feels like it's there. And the weird thing is, when you put out your hands, it feels like something should be there. So with this table, if I go like this, it feels really weird, because my brain is I was kind of turned that way. My brain's thinking that, oh, there's a table there, but there isn't a table there. It's very, very weird, but it's really cool. So that's a little bit of this level shown. I don't think I'm going to do much more of this one. Let's show a newish level. It was part of the of Act 1 beta, but there are bits that I haven't shown yet. So let's just load that now. So the only thing that's a bit dodgy with this in Estranged at the minute is the gun. So as you can see, I'm kind of hitting the arms there, and the arms don't look that good because we're kind of using the in Half-Life 2 Gordon Freeman has the HEV suit, and we're using that, but we've changed the texture because we haven't been able to remodel that yet. So that's what you're seeing there. The kind of bumpiness is Gordon's HEV suit, and ooh, that feels very odd. But there isn't a proper player model either, so when you look down you kind of nudge past yourself and it's a little bit odd. But it's usable. I don't think it destroys the gameplay.
Damn.
So this little puzzle here, again, look away if you haven't played it. I'm going to assume that you have if you're watching this, but maybe you haven't. This puzzle was in the beta, so let's just get past this. Oh, the aiming was a little off there. I think that was probably me though. Okay, so let's just head along here. Ooh, nice. Okay, so let's grab that. Now I'm going to go ahead and ignore the professor here because I just want to go ahead and show you upstairs. So let's just go across here. I don't remember what run is, that's run. Okay, here we go. While I'm waiting for the lift, I'm just going to go ahead and look around at some stuff. It's so, I don't know. If anyone you know has one of these, you really need to have a go on it because it's so amazing and it's so different to anything I've ever used before. Okay, let's go upstairs. I don't know if I'm facing the camera anymore. No, I'm not. Okay. That happens when using the Rift. You can travel around the room and all sorts. Okay, so let's go to level 2. For the people that were asking, where's the sound coming from in the lift? Because we have a little bit of lift music. There's the speaker. Okay, so, okay, that's a little worrying. Oh, okay. That's quite scary. I'm gonna let this one attack me. Whoa, okay. No, okay, no, stop it, that's horrible. No, stop. Okay, good, he's dead. That didn't happen. I didn't get scared. Okay. There's a can. Get that. Okay, so this is something else that I've been working on as well. Now with the interactive screens, they never used to be controller friendly, but now you can navigate them using the D-pad. So this, in theory, will work on SteamOS and in big screen, which is quite exciting. So this monitor is just a kind of Easter eggy monitor, you don't actually need it. I'm going to go ahead and look in the bathroom. Whoa, that's very strange. It just, I can't get over how real it looks, and I can, forgot about that, you can actually roll your head if you want to. You can go upside down, but it's not advised. Let's look in here. Yeah, this feels like a regular bathroom, and that's scary. It's very surreal. Okay, I think that's all of the gameplay that I'm going to be showing today, because I think you're probably bored by this point. But that's Estranged with the Rift, and I'm excited to be saying that it's going to be coming to Steam early 2014, because Valve have been adding support for it in the... most of you know we've switched to the Source SDK 2013. We did that in maybe April now. I think it was June, July, maybe July time. It was the month they put it live anyway. And in that they've been developing support for the Rift, and the changes that you're seeing are coming because they pushed the VR implementation that's being used in Half-Life at the minute into that SDK. So that's why we're able to do this, because I don't know the first thing about programming stereoscopic viewports, so it's good that most of it is already done. It's just a few tweaks that we had to do. So that's it. I'd like to thank everyone on the Estranged team and Saffel for donating the Rift. Without that I wouldn't have one. And I'd like to thank Valve for pushing the VR support into the SDK, so any mod can implement VR just with the support they've put in there. So thank you for watching, and I hope you can go and download Estranged for free early next year.